This is a rock that I picked up right outside this house. It's as easy as me just picking it up from the earth because the world provides them. It's something as simple as me throwing it at someone to seriously injure them or kill them. And then you get this basic kitchen knife that most kitchens have in America to chop up vegetables, which could also be used to stab someone, seriously injuring them or killing them. And then you got a sword. Not a lot of people have these, but it's still a weapon that could be used for mass murder if someone's well trained enough, as is proven in history. And then you got the assault weapon, which is the reasoning why a lot of people think that there's mass murder in America. And I'm about to prove to you that there's other ways of mass murder, and this is a very minor cause of murder in America. My name's David Holt. As you can tell, I'm probably against the assault weapon ban, and that's what I'm about to talk to you about. I'm about to talk about the Second Amendment, the statistics that assault weapons have in murders in America, and the reason why you should have them for self-defense. Now, being an American is a great opportunity because of the rights the United States Constitution gives you. And one of those rights is the Second Amendment, which is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of the free state, and the right for people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. A lot of people misinterpret this right, thinking that it's just a right to have weapons. Well, there's more to it than just having the right to keep weapons. It's a right to have a well-regulated militia in case someone goes against the free state. Now, the whole purpose of this is saying that the government cannot become too big to where there's a dictatorship or it becomes communism, and that if it does happen that way, then you have the right to bear arms to have a militia fight against what is happening to where you don't lose your opportunity of a free state, because it's such a rare thing to have in this world. That's why America is so great, because of the freedoms we have. So you don't want to take that away. So one of the reasons you have assault rifles is because if someone is about to take the free state, chances are it's going to be the government. I hate to say it, I'm not saying that the government's going to do it anytime soon, but if it was to happen, it would be probably the government that tries to take away your free state. And what does the government usually have with military and stuff? They usually have assault rifles because it's such a reliable, good weapon to have. And it's so useful when it comes to war or fighting for warfare capabilities. Now the military has like machine guns and grenade launchers such as 203s and stuff like that. But you at least want to have an assault rifle so you can kind of match what the government has in case they do become overpowering to take away your free state. Now statistics show that assault rifles are a very minor cause to murders in the United States. In the United States, there's approximately 13,000 plus murders that happen, where only 348 of those murders are caused by assault rifles. Now that's a very low number. There's other ways of murder besides assault rifles, such as other guns, blunt force, fire, knives, swords. There's so many other ways to kill people that you can't just blame an assault rifle when it's all up to the person who is causing these murders. They're usually crazy or mentally ill. For example, mass shooting. Charles Whitman. He was a sniper in the Marine Corps, and he went crazy one day and killed 15 people, injuring 30 with a sniper rifle. And that goes to show that it's not just assault rifles that can cause that much damage. Someone can be well trained enough to use any type of force to kill mass amounts of people, such as arson, and don't forget about 9/11, where there's 2 planes that killed thousands of people. Now, one person with an assault rifle is not going to kill thousands of people. There's still going to be people who are out there that are crazy enough to figure out ways to kill mass amounts of people. Now, a lot of people are sensitive to the Connecticut shooting and the Colorado shooting. My heart goes out to the people who lost their loved ones in those shootings. But just because you have those 2 shootings doesn't give you the right to take away assault rifles when there's so much more to the reasoning behind assault rifles than just mass shootings. It's up to the government to establish laws that have stricter laws for you getting firearms with mental illness checks and stuff like that. And it's up to the people who have firearms to keep their weapons secure to where someone can't just take their weapon from them and kill many people with it. Now, self-defense is a great reason to have an AR-15, or assault rifle, sorry. If you take away assault rifles from people's homes, that gives an opening for criminals just to walk into your house knowing that, oh, well, they just passed a gun law saying that they can't have assault rifles. So since I'm a criminal, I'm going to legally get an assault rifle and use it against them because people who follow the law are not going to have them. So it leaves an opening for these criminals to invade your homes, to take your goods, to kill your family, to do whatever they want because they already don't follow the law, and many people who have assault rifles and do these mass shootings aren't allowed to have these guns anyway because they're criminals and felons, and it's against the law for them to obtain these weapons, but they still do somehow. So you want to have these guns. You want criminals to think that people have these guns, so it deters them from even trying to take over your house or your stolen goods, or to steal your goods. Now, I know I talked a lot about assault rifles, and I know that is pretty biased, but I'm just trying to prove a point, the whole reasoning behind assault rifles. And I understand that there should be stricter laws for people gaining these assault rifles, but you shouldn't just ban them altogether, because there's still people out there who will legally obtain and be responsible with these firearms. Because no matter what you do, no matter if you ban them or not, there's still going to be criminals out there who take your firearms. Now, being in the United States, I'm thankful for even having this freedom to talk to you about it. But if you start taking away freedoms, excuse me, if you start taking away people's freedoms, then you're just taking away the whole purpose of having a free state. And you're getting rid of the reasoning for firearms, and having the assault rifles. So be thankful that you can even talk about this and debate this, because if you don't, and they pass these assault weapon bans, what rights are they going to take away next? Now I talked to you about the Second Amendment, how it's more just keeping the firearms. It's about keeping the free state and having a well-regulated militia in case things get out of hand. I talked about statistics, how only 348 of those 13,000 murders are from assault rifles, so it goes to show you that assault rifles are very minute to the murders in America. And I talked to you about self-defense, and how about you want to keep these weapons because criminals are not going to follow the law. And this is the reason why they kill in the first place, because they're criminals. So you want to have those weapons in your house to deter criminals from going away. Even if you don't have an assault rifle, you don't have to have one. If they know that they have a right to have an assault rifle, they don't even know that you have an assault rifle or not. They just know that you have the right. So it deters more criminals from barging into your homes